Hey there, Mark Kalachi, your realtor, again, bringing you another daily update on the home buying and selling process. Just wanted to answer a couple of FAQs. I get quite a bit. Folks asking me, well, where do I get money to buy a house? The place that you get money to buy a house, number one, is you either have the cash for it, you're going to buy it yourself outright, or number two, you get a lender or a bank. So that's the first step in the home buying process, actually. You got to know exactly how you're going to finance a home purchase. Are you going to buy it with hard money? If you're an investor, that's just a very high interest loan for short term, so you can buy a house, fix it up, flip it. That's hard money. You can use a lender to get you a low interest loan, which would be a conventional loan or FHA loan. You can get the USDA loan. There are different types of loans, different programs, and I can put you in touch with a good lender who can explain them all to you if you want really in-depth details about those. But there are 0% interest loans, 1% interest loans, 5%, 3.5%, many different kinds and many different interest rates. It's going to depend on what you qualify for. So you really want to talk to a lender first if you're not buying a house with cash. And that's how you're going to find out what your monthly payments are and how much house you can afford to buy. Another common question I get is, well, how long does it take to buy a house? Most people who are renting, it takes, you can close on a rental in a week. I've seen it done when I've helped lease folks. You can, from start to finish, from the time you've seen a house that you want to rent to the time you are officially leasing that place and moving in, it can be as short as a week, sometimes even faster. With a home purchase, it takes a little longer. With leasing, it generally takes 1 to 2 weeks. With a home purchase, it generally takes a month, give or take, and that will depend. If it's a jumbo loan, like if you're buying a very expensive home, like a $600,000 to $1 million home, and you're using a jumbo loan with a large down payment, you can expect probably 45 days to close on that house. If you're buying, with an FHA loan or conventional loan, typically it's 30 days, sometimes less, sometimes a little more, but about 30 days to close on the home. Now, if you're buying a home with cash, you can close as fast as a week. You can be done in a week because there's no appraisal process, there's no loan documentation and paperwork and regulations that take place when it comes to a cash purchase. So the loan is really what takes the extended period of time in closing on a house. But yeah, those are the two most common questions I get. And finally, people ask, what do I have to pay you as my realtor? Well, if I am helping you as your buyer's realtor agent, I am helping you in the process of you buying a home, you don't actually have to pay me anything. What? That's right. You don't have to pay me anything. I get paid by the seller. After you've successfully purchased the home, the seller is the one who pays my fees. Now, on the flip side, if you are listing a home for sale, you will be the seller in that case, and you're the one responsible for paying both realtors. There are two realtors in every transaction. There's one that assists the buyer, and there's one that assists the seller. The seller always is the one typically that pays both parties. They pay for the buying agent and the selling agent. But as your representative helping you in the home purchase process, because the seller would be paying me, you don't pay me anything. That's right. So my services, my negotiations, my doing all the legwork for you, the contracts, the negotiations, helping you, showing you homes, bringing you safely to closing day, answering all your questions. And there are a lot of things that happen under contract in this whole couple of month process. So believe me, it's amazing that you don't have to pay me anything for that. So I'm happy to answer any other questions you have. If you have any frequently asked questions of your own that you want to ask me, please reach out. You can call me. All my contact information is below. You can message me here or send me a text, a call, email, whatever you prefer. I'm available to you. Thanks so much for watching this. Have a great day.